Welcome to the channel. This is NDG from NDG Gaming. We're bringing another how-to video on FS22. Today it's going to be how to do the cows. I'm going to show you first off what some equipment you might need to do cows. First thing we'll start with is a front end loader with some forks on it. As you can see, you got bell forks. You'll need a bucket as well. I would recommend getting a mixer as well. If you make TMR or you want to shred your own bills, grass, hay. And I also would recommend getting a shredder if you want to do this realistic wise. The mixer and shredder, of course. Shredders to shred straw. Give you a bedding for your animals. I would recommend on these 4 pins, because I'm doing the in-game four pins that are on the mod hub, in-game mod hub. I would recommend a push trailer or a belt-driven trailer that just opens, that doesn't raise up, because the inside of these pins are pretty close. They're not bad. As you can see, I got a regular trailer that lifts up. Alright, I recommend a trailer for water and milk and slurry as well, but you have to get a slurry tanker to carry the slurry. So, there you go. There's your somewhat equipment, what you would probably need to be able to do the cattle. That's what I would recommend having, at least at a minimum. You got a lot more stuff too. Okay, we're going to go into our first pin. Our first pin is it's 15 cows. It's an outdoor only pin. You got a milk trigger right here. Nothing has showed up yet. It's been, I think, 2 game days. Your feed trigger's right here. There is no straw on this one, so it's just a feed trigger. Okay, your water trigger's right here. And this is your buy animal trigger. Okay, that is your first pin. Like I said, it only holds 15 cows. It does not make milk. Does not make slurry. That's why there's no straw. It does make milk. Okay, let's go to our second pin. This is the pin that holds 45 cows. You have your buy spot or your offload spot. You have your milk right here. It's your milk trigger. Okay, in here is your feed trigger for hay, straw, grass, and, well, the straw bedding, of course, but hay, straw, grass, and total mixed ration. Okay, out here is your slurry trigger. As long as you got the trailer close to the guardrail, it works. Sometimes if you get it out just a little bit, it doesn't want to work. Okay, no manure produced, just slurry, by the way. Okay, here's your third barn. This is the large cow barn. Okay, your milk trigger's on the side. As you can see, you can open the 2 doors and see the milk tank. Here's your offload point, or buy animals. And you can open these doors. Same thing on that one. You can open the doors on the side too as well. They do have bars guarding them, so animals can't get out. Okay, this is your feed point. You have same thing, total mixed ration, hay, straw, silage. Straw actually bedding too as well, right there. Okay, same thing, you can open these doors. Here's your slurry point. Okay, we'll move on to our fourth and final, which that one holds 80 cows. Sorry, I didn't make that one. That one holds 80 cows, and so does this one. There's the only difference in the 2 is this one has its own feeding system, but we'll get into that here in a second. You have your milk trigger. You have your buy trigger or offload trigger when you open that door. Okay, you have your feed trigger in here and your straw trigger. Same feeds. It shows you on the menu what feed it takes. Okay, out here is your slurry trigger. And like I said, you can't open all these doors. All these doors open up. So if you're not running seasons or whatever have you, you got it. Now on this one, you also have a feeding mixer that feeds them for you. It takes silage, straw, and hay. It makes total mixed ration. So that's your backup. This bunkers, I do not know how much they hold. As you can see, I've got, let's see, we've got 13,000 in here. It's barely cracking. We got 19,000 in here, and there's hardly a dent. The silage, I have 19,000 11,000 or 12,000 straw, 19,000 here, and it's hardly made a dent. So imagine you could at least keep 100,000 silage, maybe 50 to 100 of each. Probably more silage, I would guess. We could do that in another test as well. But that is your gist of your 4 in-game cow pastures. If you liked the video, leave a comment, share it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great day. It's been NDG on Farming Simulator 22 on how to.